do I keep saying June? We're not in June anymore. July 3rd, 2025, day 59 of 1,825, where I come online and I talk to you, hear what's going on in your life because you matter. For those who don't know me, my name is Clay Gunter, and you are watching You Matter Live, a live stream that comes on each and every day. And you know, I mean that, each and every day, not Monday through Friday, but every day of the week. And I do that because you matter. YT user, what's going on? Back once again, he says. Appreciate you coming on. Missed you yesterday, but grateful to have you back in today. Today's day 59, as you know. For everyone signing on, let me let you know, if you have not liked or subscribed to this channel, I would love for you to do so. You know I come on every day. I'm doing this because I'm working on my consistency. I'm also wanting people to get the good vibes. I want people to know that their lives matter, that whatever they're going through, no matter what they're up against, they're going to win, they're going to overcome, because that's what we do. Dino Nerd Grant is here. What's going on, Dino Nerd? It's me. You're back. I apologize for the hiatus. You don't need to apologize, but I appreciate you guys being on. As you know, we're trying to grow this channel. Actually not trying, we are. We're growing this channel. We're going to make it to 1,000 subscribers. So if you could share this with whoever is on your page, I would love for you to do that as well. You got the portrait stream going. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You know, who was that? Krunal let me know that making sure portrait allows us to reach more people. So I was like, you know what? We're going to get back to that. He says, it's me. Said I missed live for a week. It's a shame. No. Life just keeps going. So I understand that this is not the most important thing in your life. You got a lot of things that are going on. So I do appreciate you even spending a few minutes with me, some time just to come in and say hello. Said you got 5 subs since last time I was here. Okay, good, yeah. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to that 1,000. I'm gonna take this hat off. It's getting hot in here already, as Nelly would say. Ruben says, R.I.P. Diogo Jota. I don't know who that is, but if they're important to you, we echo your sentiments. R.I.P. A soccer player died in Europe. Oh, for real? That's who that is? Let me, I'm gonna look him up. Diogo I'm thinking I'm saying his name right. Jota. Hopefully he didn't die in tragic. It's me, yeah, Ruben. Dino Nerd says, happy 3rd to you. As you guys know, tomorrow is Independence Day, 4th of July in the States here. So a lot of people are going to be celebrating. All my homies hate Nelly. Sejo Lee 16 says hi. Sejo Lee, I think that's a new name. I'm not sure if I've seen that name before. If it's your first time in our chat, on this live stream, make sure you put that 1 in there so we can show you some special love. And thank you for being a part of this chat. We got a lot of day ones in here already. All my homies hate Diogo Jota too. Didn't know that, Nate, too. YT says it was tragic. I'm gonna see what was going on with that in a moment. I'm gonna check out what's going on. Crazy Animations and Gaming. That's another new name. If it's your first time in our chat, throw that 1 in there so we can give you some special love. Oh, yeah, what's going on? What am I doing? Every day I come on for an hour a day just to show some love, to let people know that they matter. I'm doing it for 1,820 days, 25 days, hopefully straight. And today is day 59. Day 59. So if you haven't liked or subscribed, make sure you do that. It's your daily dose of happy juice coming through here. I don't know if that sounds good. Pause. I gotta pause that just in case. Relly says hi. Appreciate you coming through. Evan, can you say my friend Blake Bradenberg is a bum, please? Oh man, you want me to say that? Well, you know what? If that's what you want me to say, as long as it's not Blake Bradenberg. Hey, you can't be bumming, man. You gotta get your life together. Welcome if you're new. Please like and subscribe if you can. I'll echo that. Crazy Animation says, that's cool. Yeah, that's what we try to do. Let me see. Ruben says, Diogo dies in a tragic accident earlier this morning. Only a few weeks ago, he got, what? To the love of his life and died in a fatal car accident with his brother? Wow. Yeah, he did do Blake dirty, didn't you? Man, that's crazy. I'm sad to hear that. I'm the happy guy. I like to be happy every day, but you know what? Emotions are emotions. I don't like to hear anybody dying tragically. So yeah, we send prayers and Prince send prayers out to him. He did Blake dirty, yeah. Diogo this morning. Man, and his wife and his family. You know what? His mother, his parents, to lose a son, 2 sons, that's crazy. Soccer is big in Europe, and the players are important to European life. I believe so. All the fans, I'm about to check them out. Yeah, I hate to see that. So we're going to dedicate this one to Diogo. Because that's tragic. Let me check him out. I've never heard of him myself. Wow, young. 28 years old. We're going to read about him for a second. If you guys don't matter. If you guys don't mind, I should say. We're going to read about Diogo real quick because this is the first time I've ever heard of him. And it's sad to hear about him and then know that his life was lost today. So let me read about Diogo. 2 weeks before Diogo Jota died in a car crash, the 28-year-old Liverpool star finally married his longtime girlfriend and mother of, oh man, this is not getting any better. But you know what? I will say this. At least he knew what it was to love, and he has a legacy with his children. And like you said, I always look for the silver lining, and I know in a situation like this is tragic, but he's impacted the lives of thousands, if not millions of people. He's leaving them a good legacy. So many good memories, it seems like, so far. Let me see. Football lost one of its brightest stars on Thursday. Diogo Jota, a forward for Liverpool FC, died in a car crash in Spain alongside his brother Andre Silva. The accident involved Jota's Lamborghini and occurred in the province of Zamora, but it's still unclear who was driving the car at the time. Diogo was 28, Andre, a footballer for Portugal's Boa Vista FC, was 20. Wow. Tragically, Diogo had just gotten married 2 weeks ago to Ruth Cardoso, the 28-year-old mother of his 3 children. Jota and Cardoso were together since they were 16 years old. So they've been together for, what, 12 years? The couple married in Porto, Portugal, Jota home city. And had also celebrated his Premier League triumph with Liverpool just a handful of days ago. Wow. So yeah. So okay. I'm gonna put it on there in a second. I see the question. Let me get here. Let me get back. I was just wanting to read about Diogo real quick. All right. Okay. Let me make sure I got his big RIP, bro. YT, a soccer called Liverpool, paid $55 million to sign him 5 days ago. You changed your name. Why? It's me says, why did I change our name? I changed it to my name, Clay Gunter, the page to Clay Gunter, so it's easier to find me. Doesn't change the mission. That doesn't change what we're going after. It's just easier to find. It's just easier to find me with that name. So that's why I changed it from Freedom Church Worldwide to Clay Gunter. Jamal Weeks had to tap in for a second, bro, trying to get payroll done so we can be off tomorrow. Good to see you. Please have a safe weekend. Everyone, please pray before y'all feet hit the floor every morning. Exactly. Appreciate you, Jamal Weeks, coming through my 80s, brother. Yeah. hopefully get all that done so you guys can enjoy a safe weekend, especially for those who are celebrating the 4th of July in the States. Appreciate you guys, all the work that you're doing. We're going to celebrate the independence of the United States tomorrow. But yeah, appreciate all that you guys are doing. Okay, Lucas Divers, did you pick a name for the live? Yeah, it came from the back. It's You Matter. Can you believe it? I thought it was going to be happy hour. But on Monday, I mean, You Matter just won by like a big percentage. Natalie, what's going on, Natalie Sizemore says, I'm back. Appreciate you having you back. Like I told you, if anyone has not liked or subscribed to this page, every day you come on, you know you're going to get a daily dose of positivity. You're also going to know that you can go after your dreams, that you can pursue them. Anything that you're going after, you can accomplish it. That's what I truly believe that. And that you matter. Every voice matters. That's why we read we try our best to read every comment. If this is your first time on our live, on the You Matter Live, put a number 1 in the chat so we can give you a special shout out. Everyone is here. We support one another. Even the people who aren't very supportive and come in with some negative comments, we also give them love too, because we recognize they need more love. They just not need more love. That's why they're a little negative. It's Me says, yeah, I'm also thinking your previous channel name too complicated. Yeah, that's why I've changed it to the name. It's easier for people just to find us. So Natalie Sizemore says hi. Hello to you. You guys, if you guys are in the States, you guys got any plans for tomorrow? Are you guys going to be eating some hot dogs, some hamburgers, and stuff like that? UWU Wiki 1243 says hi. I think that's a new name, so we're gonna shout you out. I don't think I've seen that name in here. I appreciate all our day ones, people who've been around since we started, since we've had barely any subscribers, and we got 3 something now, but we had nothing a few weeks ago. But UWU Wiki, appreciate you coming through. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that. I'm on every day for an hour. Tomorrow I'll be back. Even though it's 4th of July here in the United States, I'm still going to be on. And it's going to be from 2:30 to 3:30 again tomorrow. Ian Campbell says, I've seen you before. I think I've recognized the name. But I appreciate you coming back through. Just want to let you know you matter. So we just read about this tragedy that happened to Diogo and his brother. I want to get his brother's name too, because he's just as important. His brother's name was Andre. So Diogo, and hopefully I'm saying it right, Diogo and Andre. I never had heard about them before, but they were saying R.I.P. to him in our chat. And I wanted to make sure that we shouted them out, let them know that we're sending their family love and every person that is affected by this. And as YT was saying, in Europe, he was a very important person that seemed like he was on the come up. So it's sad that we see that he died. His kid had 3 children, had a wife. I'm sure people love him and his family and all throughout the world. So send that love out there to him. But as you know, I like to find the silver lining in anything. And as I was saying, listen, he's impacted the world. He does have 3 children. He did have a wife. So it seemed like he was living life to the fullest. Seemed like he was going after his dreams. Seemed like he was a happy person. And I'm sure each of us, we need to be thinking about that too. No matter what you're going through, no matter what has been done against you, no matter what people have said against you, no matter what you're up against, you got to realize that you matter. A lot of times we deal with people in here who are dealing with like depression. They're dealing with a hard time in their life, and they feel like that whatever they're up against is going to keep them from accomplishing their dreams, keeping them from being happy. But I've told you before, I've been through some terrible situations in my life, and I will not allow what I go through to steal my happiness. And I don't want that for you either. I don't want you to, whatever you're going through, no matter what negative circumstances you're up against, to stop you. You can keep pushing. You can keep going. You're going to overcome. You're going to win. So that's what I got to say to you today. Let me get back to these comments. Okay. We got a few of them coming in. It's people saying hi, just slopping through. Appreciate that. We're 15 minutes into this live. Yo, I'm here. Samir, what's going on, Samir? Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully it continues to be amazing. Appreciate you coming through, leaving a comment. Let us know what's going on. Is there anything exciting going on in your life? Anything changing? Let us know so we can celebrate your life because you do matter. All right. Trying to wait to Avery because Avery had a good question yesterday. I wonder if she's going to be back on today. We'll see if she comes on today, because she can remind me of the questions that she had. There is, I'm going to, oh, what? You're going to Greece in 2 days? Man, that's something to celebrate. I know you're excited about that. Is this your first time going to Greece? Gotta let us know. And if so, what is it that you are most excited about going to Greece about? But that is exciting to be able to go to Greece. I've never been to Greece. Yes, it is. So it's the first time going. Greece is the word. Greece is the word. I've never been to Greece. Would love to go though. So my wife starts seeing it, she's gonna start making a list of all the places that we can go. Yeah, so we're just continuing to grow this channel. We want to keep going at it each and every day, letting people know. It's the fact that I'm going with my friends, so it's not like with my family. Is this your first time going someplace like that with your friends? Because that does make it a little more exciting. I would think that would make it a little more exciting. I'm trying to think. I've never gone like on a big trip like that with my friends. Like I've only done like big trips like that with family. So I would think that would be great. Like my niece I think she just went to Greece. Matter of fact, she went with her friends and she was saying how it was a great time. So hopefully, have a great time. How long are you going to be out there? With friends, yes, but it's not my first time in Greece. Okay. How many days you going to be out there? How long you going to be out there? Enjoy. Like 3 weeks? Now that's a vacation. That's a real vacation. Man, have a great time. Enjoy yourself. Hopefully eat some food you never ate. Go some places you've never seen before. Do something that you've never done. And create some great memories. Because they're going to last a lifetime. That's what I hope. I don't see any ones in here. So if you had never been a part of this live stream, throw a 1 in there. We would like to celebrate you. Let you know. Okay, it's me. Sex before marriage is good. Okay. Oh, you're asking. The crazy friends. Appreciate you coming back. Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully it continues to be amazing. There's a question. Okay, now we're getting into a conversation. Sex before marriage is good or not? That's a good question. It's me. All right, so you're asking from my point of view. Crazy friends are saying hi again. My point of view, I look at sex before marriage, try before you buy. That's a good way. People are going to have different opinions about this. So here's my opinion. I think sex before marriage complicates things. I think when you start, if you can, you can, whatnot. Okay. Obviously, you can have sex before marriage, but what I've seen is this. A lot of times when people... yeah. Oh, these comments are coming in. I'm going to let people really get... I'm going to give you my comment in a minute. Isaiah Creed, what's going on? Another day one back. Howdy, good sir. Howdy to you, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully it continues to be amazing. I'm going to get it. What not? Why not? Okay, so while I'm saying this, I'm going to give you my answer in a moment, but I would love to hear people's opinions on this. Sex before marriage, is it good or not? YT says you got to try before you buy. He says the coochie may not be compatible. Now he's saying if the coochie don't fit, I can't marry it. It's been a good day so far. What are these discussions so far? Isaiah Creed, you could jump in this conversation. It just popped off. Well, who's this? Who gave the question? Let's go. Let's give him. It's me says sex before marriage. Is it good or not? I would love to hear your opinions, and then I'll give mine. Okay. Said if I sleep with someone, but I am not going to marry him or her, so it's betray the future partner, right? I'm gonna give you my opinion in a moment. The crazy friends ask, how am I doing? Phenomenal day. Another phenomenal day. Listen, I got up, went to the gym, and in fact, I started a new program today. And guess that program in the gym, it kicked my behind. I'm not gonna lie. I called my wife after. I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I started a new one because, like I said, over these next few months, I'm trying to get back in shape. Oh, what's my program? My program is more like a bro split, but I go 6 days a week. So, oh, crazy friends, I'm a kid. Well, you might not want to get into this, but it's a good thing to listen to. Maybe. Not. But yeah, so I'll go over my program in a moment too. But this is I gotta keep the conversation here for a moment. What do you guys think? Should you have sex before marriage? Yes or we can just put that up there. Yes or no. Maybe I'll make a let me make a thing. Can I do that over here? I don't know how to do it over here. Create a poll. Let's see. Let me see. Is it sex before marriage? Let's start the poll. Let us know. Let us know in the poll. Is it good to have sex before marriage? All right, let me get there. Let me get back to these questions. That's a good question. That's a good one. If I sleep with someone but I'm not married, is it betraying your future partner? Crazy friend. If the nah don't be vibing, I won't be riding. Nice. Oh, what's your program? I'll get into my program, my workout program. What are you doing? I'm getting this we're getting this question out here. The crazy friend says I'm a kid. That's why 60% of USA youth on bed right now is sud to you. So I don't know what sud means. You got to let me know what sud means. I agree with it's me. I think if you okay, Isaiah Creed. Here's his opinion of sex before marriage. I agree with it's me. I think if you sleep with a woman before marriage and then decide not to marry her, it will be very much negatively affect her real marriage in the future. I'm keeping my card. Man, I appreciate that, Isaiah. And he's leaping out. He's keeping his card. I appreciate that. That's a good perspective. Let me see what else people. I think 6 days too much. I mean, for me, no. But I think for you, it's too much. I think I should do 4 or 5 days a week. 4 or 5 days a week is good. Now, the reason I do 6 days is 6 days in the gym is because I like to focus on one body part every time I go in. Some people do like a split where they're doing several body parts. I don't like lifting like that, but I like to focus on one body part. Like for today was my back day, and I just like to focus on my back, wear it completely out, and then give it a week to recover. I think. And I love going to the gym. That's my thing too. I like lifting weights, and I'm getting back into it. Crazy friends, I don't know. I'm asking because nowadays someone's body count 20. God dog, 20 plus. Sheesh, that's a lot of. I guess to each their own, but that's a for me 20 is a lot. That's my opinion. YT says nowadays you don't know if it's a lady or whoa buddy. Imagine finding out they got junk on your wedding night. Yeah, we got to be clear on that. We're going to have to figure that out quick. Are you a man? Or listen, are you a lady man or a lady? We got to know that. Hi, sorry I wasn't in the live yesterday. I was very busy, but it's my birthday and my mom took me to see Megastar. Hold on, Avery. Happy birthday to you. I knew you said it was going to be your birthday soon. Happy birthday to Avery. Listen, you've already celebrating, but continue to celebrate all day. You only get one day a year to be called your birthday. Eat some cake, do a dance, enjoy yourself, and continue to celebrate you. We celebrate you here today because you matter. Oh, but let's keep going. Yeah, for real, I'm a homeschool 17-year-old, and I have friends that go to public schools, and they have a body count of over 3. That's something. I guess it's getting more. For how long are you lifting? I usually lift for about an hour. Right now, with the program I'm on, it's like an hour and a half now. But I also do 30 minutes of cardio every day, just to keep my heart rate up. I don't do cardio to lose weight. I do cardio to keep for heart health, especially being 43. That's something you start to think about when you're in your 40s. You start thinking about longevity. So every day I do 30 minutes of cardio and make sure I keep my heart rate up over 124, usually over 130 beats a minute. Okay, one of the girls I slept with had an angle where it didn't work. We literally not get intimate if we were married. Wow, that's big. That's something you had. See, you're bringing it from a different perspective too. So I like the perspective. It's me. So, sir, you lucky not born in this stupid generation. You know what? I think about that sometimes. I got to start moving because you guys are moving. I got to think about that sometimes because it is a different generation now. What do you do for work? Crazy friends. I'm a pastor. I know some people like, you're a pastor and you talking like this? Hey, people need to be talked to in the way they can understand. YT, it's far enough to get married and you don't know whether she is the right gender. I think that, oh man, Isaiah Crease, that's a you problem. I'm sure he got something to say. Happy birthday to my birthday was yesterday. Samir, happy birthday to you. Come on. Happy birthday to you, Samir. Eat some cake. I mean, do a dance. I mean, even today, celebrate you. We celebrate you. You matter. Let's keep going. Appreciate you being on. Lucas Divers, literally, I'm a woman, but everyone here thinks I'm a dude. What? Lucas Divers? We want some more women in here. We had one in here. Appreciate Lucas Divers. Appreciate you being in here. Bringing some of that female energy. YT, I say, if they tuck it behind, it's it's impossible to tell. You got to check the throat. That's what one person told me. You got to look at the throat real close. I hope, can they shave the Adam apple down? Isaiah, Lucas, your name is Lucas. Of course, people think you're a guy. Yeah, but we apologize. We didn't know. Okay, Avery, I started crying when I saw Megastar, of course, because he was dead. That's right. But I hugged him and sobbed when I had to leave. Wow. You know what? You still have all the memories from if people who don't know who Megastar is, a few days ago, Avery's horse, Avery lives in Finland, if I'm not mistaken. And she has a horse named Megastar that she's had for a long time. And the horse died. So we were online with her the other day talking about her and the horse and all the memories she has. So we still send out our condolences, but now she's celebrating her birthday. She got to see Megastar one last time, but the memories last for a lifetime. This generation exchange place of brain and PP. It's crazy, says, how old am I? I'm not old at all, but I know what you mean. My age, I am 43 years of age. Sorry to hear this, Avery. Yeah. Look at Isaiah. I told these people. We trying to remember. Lucas Divers. We will remember this from now on, though. We will never forget again. Isaiah Creed. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I will remember. YTA, yes, the Adam's apple. I always forget to check. And they slipped. Oh, no. Don't let them slip through. Don't let them slip through. You got to check the Adam's apple. And you got to make sure. Okay, Isaiah said, YT, bro, dang, it's crazy. Friend says, hi. You look 23. I'll take it. No, but you can. Man, I'm 43. 43. I got 20 years on that. You know what it is? I stay happy. You got to stay happy. You got to stay happy. You got to take care of yourself as well as you can. What's your strongest muscle in the gym? Isaiah Creed. It's probably between my shoulders and my chest right now. Well, you know what? Yeah, because my chest, at one point, I could bench 405. I don't try that anymore. I gave that up a while ago. My strongest, everything at 405. Once I got the 405, I never tried to go heavier than that. Although I could go heavier than 405 with my legs. You know what? My leg press though, I was pressing like over 1,000. Okay. No, you look 34. I'll take 34 too. You know what? I'll take whatever. Crazy. Do you have kids? I do. I have 2 kids, ages 7 and 9, and then I also have one that I adopted in my life. He's 34. It's me. Just book flight ticket for me. I'm coming to meet you. Yeah, come meet me. I would love for it. 405, Isaiah Creed, 405. Gotta let me know what that means. If you already got them dinner, it's too late, and you just gotta... Oh, man, that is funny. If you already fed them, you gotta go ahead and bet them. If you already fed them, you gotta bet them. It's too late. It's Adam apple or not, you gonna get it, huh? Adam's apple or not, you gonna get it. I'm still trying to get 225. Isaiah Creed. Now, Isaiah, I gotta remember your age. Oh, 405 is fire. Okay, I get that. I'll get it. Okay. I'm still trying to get 225. But I'm saying, Isaiah Creed, I think you're around 17. Yep, you're 17. So you're lifting way more, way more than I was at 17. At 17, I was lifting 135 pounds on my bench, squat, everything. Yeah, Avery is 14 now. He said it's hard out here. You gotta take what you can get. He says if you fed them, you gotta bet them. I appreciate that. 405, yeah. But you know what? At this age, I'm not trying to lift heavy anymore. I still will put 2 or 3 plates on the side. So I think 3 plates is like 315. So 315 is the most I'll do. Isaiah Creed is 17. Where are you? I'm in the United States. I live in New Jersey. Avery, I'm 14 now. I weigh 155, but I can bench once. So you're lifting more than you're benching more than you can, than you weigh. So that's always good. That's always the goal, to lift more than you can weigh. In this economy, you can't afford to be too. You can't be. I'm telling you this. I don't know. Bro, and I'm benching 405 for how many reps are you getting, Samir? The crazy friend, are you in your house? Yeah, I'm in my home office. 21-year-old single, that's good. If your answer is no, so please find a good girl for me, sir. I'm trying to entertain chat. Okay, let me see where we at with this. We're at 50-50 right now. All right, so I'm gonna give you my opinion. Okay, my max 16 is 16 with. Wait, hold on, Samir. You were doing 405 bench press for 16 reps. You're superhuman then. Avery is 14 and she's lifting 100 pounds. That's a good weight. When you factor in, oh Lord, I just read a piece of this. When you factor in the cost of therapy after the fact, it's probably cheaper to just write the meal off as a loss. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I like that. Isaiah Crit, I've been lifting for 7 months now and I gained 15 pounds. You're in the perfect, at 17, you're at the perfect age to gain muscle quick. Now, I will say this, you can continue to gain muscle even afterwards, but like at 17 to like 25-ish, your testosterone is off the roof, and you can get a lot of gains. You don't need to take any like steroids or anything like that. I don't take any steroids. I never have. But you don't need to take anything extra, really. Just make sure your protein is where it needs to be, and you get those carbs in at that age. Your body's like a well-oiled machine. How long have you been working out And what are your long-term goals in the gym? Good question. I've been working out since I started working out because I played football, American football, my freshman year. So that's around 13, 14. And I've been pretty consistent I'm going to say consistent for the last 25 years. So since the age of 13, I've been in and out the gym pretty consistently. Now it's just about getting my diet right, pretty much. My long-term goal is to drop my body fat down to under 15%, get my abs visible again, and to be able to keep up with my kids and my grandkids and longevity. That's my long-term goal. It's not about just looks anymore. Oh, QA Qua, I'm gonna say Qua. What's up? Big up to you. What's good? It's good to see you back. Appreciate you being here. Isaiah Cree says, Cap. OFC, I'm in. YT says, no cap. Sir, bring your children in the live. They're upstairs right now. They're in their they're in their TV right now. Once we get to them, we'll try to get them in here. Let me catch up with these. They may come down whenever they come down. No, I swear to God, it's not a cap, Isaiah Creed. Yo, I want to see a video. I got to see the video of that at Moda because I got to see it. I got to see it. Did you ever watch the Hodge twins? Yo. No, I never. You know what? I like the Hodge twins. In fact, I was just watching a Hodge twins video before I got on today because I was out and I was like, let me see what they talking about. But I haven't seen the twin muscle. Let me write that down. But I do like the Hodge twins. They're funny. They're probably like my favorite YouTubers right now. So I'm going to check that out. Twins muscle workout. I'm going to check that out after this. Well, I'm going to try to check it out after this. Keep them coming. Keep the comments coming. I'm loving it. And I still haven't even given you my perspective on sex before marriage. Do I think it's right or what's my opinion on it? Lifting in the modern gym is completely different than lifting in an old school gym. The weights feel different. Exactly. When you put 415 on a bench press, old school, you feel that weight. You feel every bit of it. The new school modern stuff is a little different, but I think you can get a good workout either way. What car do you drive? The crazy friend says. Okay, I have 3 cars. I have a Jeep Patriot, a 2014 Jeep Patriot. I also have a Nissan, Murano, and then I also have a Chevy Camaro. I have a Chevy Camaro. YT, believe me, right? Isaiah Chris, so true. I work out in an old school gym with all metal weights and some weird old machines. Yeah. In home gym, I can lift 100 pounds, but my friend is like 125, and I can lift her to my shoulders. Wow. You're pretty strong. I put the wrong answer in the poll. I meant yes, but I hit no thinking you were asking if it's okay or not. No, it's not about if okay or not. It's everyone's different. Everyone has a different perspective. I just want to hear your perspective. Yes, because it's rusty. Old rusty weights. That's what, you know what? You get strong on old rusty weights. Those metal weights are no joke. Oh, the crazy friend says, can I see? One day I am. Maybe I'll do a garage edition or something like that when I'm outside. Right now I'm in my office. So, and I have it all set up on this tripod. So, I'm going to do one. Maybe I'll do one next week. Or maybe when I'm outside one day. Maybe I'll do an outside edition of You Matter. YT, yup, at Motive. Never mind, I hit the right. Oh, you did hit the right answer. Thanks, YT. And since you asked that question, the crazy friends, what's your favorite car? Let me know what your favorite car is. I would like to know. Now I know why there's no women. I know why there's no women in here. We get some women coming through sometimes. They come through and they talk and they let us know. A Jeep truck. Which Jeep truck? Is it the Gladiator or is it the Jeep Wrangler? I'm thinking Gladiator since you said Jeep truck. Well, I've seen a few today. Yeah, we try to give the lady some love. Avery is in here. I got Lucas Divers in here. Okay. I have biceps and everyone on my class thinks I'm crazy because I have biceps bigger than... Whoa. Man, keep it up. You might just have that genetic. You might have the genetics for it. Jeep truck, yes. So it's the Gladiator. Lucas, give us a hot take. Okay. So let's see where we at with this right now. Now with the poll. Right now, is it good to have sex before marriage? We're at 44 yes, 56% no. So I'm gonna let it keep riding a couple more minutes, and then I'll give you my perspective. But yes. But yeah. I want to go back. You got to check the Adam's apple these days because you don't know. Some of these, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I seen some of these transgender women, you can't even tell the difference. I mean, they got the long hair. They got, everything you would think a woman has. I'm like, what? You got to check. Keon says, Regera is to me the best. Let me see. Let me see if I can copy this. It's a car. Okay, let me see what that is. Agera. Oh man. That's a beautiful vehicle. That is nice. I've seen that before. I have seen this before. I never knew the name. That's a crazy nice car. Let me check this out. I see you guys writing in there. I'm gonna get to it in a second. I just gotta check this car out real quick. Woo, that thing is $2 to $3 million. It looks like it's a $2 to $3 million car though. Looks like it's worth every penny though. Man, you feel me? Yeah, that's. Let me see. You know I'm not good with all this technology. I'm gonna take this thing out of here so I can see if I can show you this car. Let me blow it up, make it big on my computer. One day I'm gonna have all this technology so I can just put it up on here. But let me see. Can you see it? Is the question. Let me see. Let me see where you guys are at. Okay, nope. I'm not getting anything. Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm working at it. I'm gonna keep working at this. I don't know what I'm doing here yet, but let me see if I can blow it up again. Let me see here. Can I turn it around? Ooh, there it is. I can turn it around. That's it right there. This is, I don't know how to say it. Koenigsegg car. Pretty fire. I like that. But that's it. That's the car. It's a beautiful vehicle. I gotta say, you guys are oh, hold up. We got some more faces up in here. Let me go say hello to everybody. Wow, we already 45 minutes into this almost. If this is your first time in the chat, go ahead and throw one in the chat so we can celebrate you. Let you know how grateful we are that you took a little time. It's a car. Wow. Yeah, crazy stuff. I can say wow. Yeah. Nathan Foda, what's good? Appreciate you coming through. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully it continues to be amazing. Show Wiley. What's going on, Show? The official Clay Gunter. Don't know what that means, but I appreciate the comment. Hopefully you're having a great day. See, right? It's a good from 1 to 10. Isaiah says that car's a 9 out of 10. I'll give that to, you know what? I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't think there's many many out there that are better than that. We do have a poll going. Do you think, let me see what it's called. Let me see exactly what it says here. Is it good to have sex before marriage? Someone asked that question. And we want to get your perspective. I haven't given mine yet. The Jeep truck. Oh man, this thing done went up on me. All right. Here we go. Motive right. Nathan said, who said it's okay to have sex before marriage? We have a few people. You know, we got about 45% right now says yes. My dad drives a Ferrari 812 GTS. Oh, I got to see what that is. Copy. All right. Let me see what that is. Ooh, that's a beautiful car too. That one's going for, that's about a $600,000 car. That is beautiful. Man, that's fortunate. Enjoy it. Let me get back to this. Got to see more things coming. Someone has said, okay. My dad drives. Isaiah said, Cap, bro, who said it's good to have sex before marriage? You got to put it out there. There was a few of them who said it was good. Sorry, but it's not Cap. I'm going to believe you, Avery. Since you have horses, I can't think that you guys don't have the finances to be able to drive a car like that. Thank you. Isaiah, do you like the Porsche GT3 RS? Porsche is one of my favorite cars. That Porsche GT3 is one of my favorite cars. I actually have a book on Porsches. But it's in my garage. And I like that Porsche GT3. In fact, you can't even get a Porsche GT3 if you haven't owned a Porsche, unless you get it somewhere else. But you gotta own a Porsche if you want a brand new one. I put one more track up as a short. You did? I'm gonna check it out. Let me get through these comments real quick though. I'm gonna go check it out. YT, stop that Cap. Avery Motive says Avery V12. What's the thoughts on Pakistan? Like I said, I don't know what's going on in Pakistan. Tell you the truth, it's me. So I don't have an opinion. Tell me what your thoughts are. I would like to know what your thoughts on. Do you like Dodge Hell? Oh, the Hellcats? I do like the Dodge Hellcats. In fact, my wife and I at one point were thinking about getting a Dodge Hellcat, not a Hellcat. I think it was a Scatback. For our family car, because we do like American muscle cars as well. Photo says cat. I know. I know. I got you. Isaiah Creed. Oh no, I gotta check. Let me make sure I get the YT in a moment so I can hear his next song. Avery, I'ma believe you. That's awesome, bro. I bet it's fun to ride in. I think Porsche is the best #1 supercar. You know what? That car I looked at today looked like a crazy car. I like supercar. Like the Bugatti's a nice one. But you know what my old favorite one used to be too? The Ford. What was the Ford GT? Because you don't see too many of those out there. If you actually want to buy a nice Porsche Ferrari, example that you can buy it straight from jump. You gotta buy undesirable cars first, then be invited. Many people buy them. I did not know that, YT. I thought you had to buy Porsches first. So you corrected me. Appreciate that. Yeah, most people just buy a used GT3 because it's such a pain to get a new one. We are pretty rich. My mom is a flight attendant and my dad is a doctor. Man, fortunate. It's always good to have a skill. That's what I preach to people. I tell people, you gotta have a skill. If you want to make a nice amount of money, you need to have a skill. Why? Because a skill allows you to serve more people, or for people of higher. That's a whole nother day. Okay, when you buy it, it's like 500K car, 700K, and it's called overs. So you pay 250K overs and bypass buying all the trashy Porsches first. Wow. Nathan says, do I drift? I don't. There was a time when I had a need for speed. I would drive fast. Those days are over. You know what it is? Once I had kids, I stopped driving fast. But there was a time like going 100, this is fast for me, 120, 130, 140. I'd do that on the back roads. But after I got married and had kids, those fast days are over. Even in my Camaro, I don't drive fast. Pakistan country, which terrorists attacked 9/11. Oh, it came from Pakistan? I didn't know that. Avery, that's cool. So, but do you know what? I look at it, there's people, bad apples in every country. And I don't like to throw everyone under that umbrella like, oh, Pakistan's bad because they got terrorists there. You know what? We have terrorists in America, but America isn't bad. I'm sure there's terrorists and people who terrorize in every country. Mexico, they have people who terrorize, but Mexico isn't bad because of that. It's just that you got some people in there who just want to do bad things. Yep, originally derived from the Volkswagen Bug. That's why they look similar. Yeah. Do you have big plans for the 4th? Isaiah Creed. Big plans to spend time with my family. Because for me, that's a big plan because I'm usually on the go from the moment I get up to the moment I go to bed. I usually carve about 45 minutes out of my day just to spend with family. And tomorrow I've carved out a lot more of time. I got like 3 hours I'm going to just spend with family. So that's big for me. And I'll do whatever they want to do. And then on Saturday is another day. I have a half a day planned where I can just spend with family. So that's my big plans. Because usually I do spend a very little, I guess some people would call that a very little bit of time. But my time with my family is intentional. It's not like we just sit down and watch TV. Because I don't believe that's spending time with your family. So I'll spend like 45, 30 minutes and I'm playing with my kids. I'm going outside throwing the football. I'm talking to them, hearing what they got to talk about. It's not just us sitting around doing nothing. I'm very intentional with my time with my family. So that's what it is for me. Okay. Did you drift back then? I never drifted. I never even knew about drifting until I watched, what was that movie called? Fast and Furious? And they were drifting on there. I said, man, I never even knew people drifted. I did not even know that was a thing. Avery, Ferrari from flight attendant and doctor. How? Okay, that's a good question. Well, got to remember, Avery just turned, 14 today. So she's still fairly young. So she might not know how they did it all. She would have to get her parents to give us that information. Ford made GT90, which is a concept car. Not sure if I have never seen it. I'm about to go see it. And then I got to go check that song out. Maybe, you know what? Let me not say I haven't seen it. I might not know that if I've seen it or not. But I'm going to check it out real quick. I have never seen that. Let me see what that looks like. That's crazy. That's nice. Now that's another one. That's nice. I like that. But I've never seen that. Thank you for putting me on the game. Some people might say, what are you talking about? Putting you on the game? That's an old school saying. Avery, I wasn't trying to be a hater. Was just jesting. Respect to your parents for being able to afford such a sick car. Yeah, in countries like UAE, you get people who buy supercars on credit but can't afford to keep them, the repayment, and abandon their, what? In the desert. What? See, yeah, I ain't doing that. Why are you trading in hours on live when you could have an hour with your family? Why? That's a good question, Lucas Diver. It's because this is part of my purpose. This is part of my purpose, to meet people, to expand the vision that I have for my life. So they understand that. We've had conversation. They know why I do what I do. But good question, Lucas. I do this for them. I do this for them because I want to show my family that the world is bigger. I want to teach my children too that you got to have conversation with people. People are very important. Nathan Photo Bros on a mad grind. I lived too many years where I was unfocused. And now that I'm focused, I've decided to live my life like that. Isaiah Creed. And plus, they know that I'm doing this for 1,825 days. It's not like I'm doing this for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So eventually I'll have another plan. This is getting me to a one level, and then we'll see what in 5 years, what we're going to do next. And just think too, how many of us have had time with our parents, but it wasn't focused time? I had my mom with my, but it wasn't focused time where they put 100% of their time into me and they talked to me. They got to hear what I was going through. They got to really put that time in. And I feel that you can condense time and get a lot more done in a little bit of time. But I got to catch up on these things. But good question. He's allocated a fixed unit time for a specific purpose. Seems like a healthy approach. Thank you, YT. YT, I know it's wild. They just leave their supercars. I know that's crazy. Motive, Tokyo Drift, and that's what it was. Tokyo Drift, bro. Do you play Call of Duty? World War II or WWE 2K, NBA, all the. I don't play video games. Not because I don't like video games. It's just that I don't have time to play them. I don't know when I would put it in. My day literally starts early in the morning and I'm done at 11 o'clock at night. Then I wake up and I go right back at it. Avery, I don't really know how much my dad makes and my mom, but I think my dad makes $300,000 a year. I don't know about my mom. Okay. I've got to go. W stream. See ya, Isaiah. Appreciate you. Have a great day. A Ferrari. The police are able to have Ferraris and Lamborghinis though, so there's a silver lining. Yeah, that makes you want to be a police officer. See ya, Isaiah. Everybody showing Isaiah love. Isaiah love. What time do you wake up? Whoo! I wake up when I don't have a set time that I wake up. Tell you the truth. Not right now, but when my kids are in school, I usually wake up around 5 in the morning. But right now my kids are not in school. So I wake up whenever I wake up. So for example, today was a late day. I woke up at 9, but I didn't get home till 12 last night. And then I ate dinner, went to sleep, and then I got back up 9 and I'm heading back out. But normally, like throughout the school year, I'm usually in bed by 11. I'm up by 5, around 5. What do I do for work? I'm a pastor. I pastor. But then like I said, I spend time in the gym every day. I focus on so many things. I'm online a lot of times, so I'm doing this. Okay, Lucas, you never told us, what time is it? Oh, wow, my time is almost up. Okay, here's my opinion on sex before marriage. I think it's better not to have sex before marriage. I don't think it's the best decision because I think I think that people can have their heart broken. You can have feelings for someone and have your heart broken. And then you get your heart broken and then you take that into your next relationship. So now you blame the next person for what the person before you did. So I think it's better to protect your heart, protect your sex, and I think the best place to have sex is in marriage. Because then you know you're at least with someone who doesn't just want you for sex, who doesn't want you for another reason. They want you because they love all of you. And that's my opinion on it. That's my opinion on it. Tell me know what you think. So what do you do? Okay, my bestie has a Lamborghini. Wow. You never told us. So that's my opinion. What do you do as a pastor? Okay. Number one is pray. I study the word of God, the Bible. That's why I always got a Bible near me. I study the Bible. I preach just about every week. And there's certain times throughout the year where I might preach 2 times a day for like months. In fact, I just stopped doing that a couple months ago. But yeah, preach, study, pastor. That's what I pretty much do. And that takes a lot of my time. A lot of time is just preparing messages. Yes, sir, the Bible is the best. It is the best in my opinion. And it takes a lot of discipline to do it on a daily basis or do it on a weekly basis to preach and everything like that. All right. We're at 59 minutes and 32 seconds. I want to say I appreciate every person that's been on this live today. If you have not liked or subscribed, Would love for you to subscribe today. We're up to 13 likes today. I appreciate every person who liked. If you didn't like it, go ahead and smash that like button real quick. It allows us to continue to expand this channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate all of my subscribers, all of my stream team that's been with me since day one. You've watched our channel grow from barely anybody to now over 300 people, and I appreciate it. I come on every day. I'll be on again tomorrow on 4th of July at 2:30. And I'm hoping that this has just been a time where you can talk, where we can enjoy ourselves, open conversation. You see, we're not here to judge anybody. Whatever your decisions are, whatever you've made, that's up to you. But we just hope that we can be a positive light in your life, all right? And let you know that each of you matter. Well, you know what I do in the last minute of here? Yeah, I'm happy for you. You were blessed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, no, I can't close until I hear YT's. Sure, I got to hear what he's saying, what he's doing. Okay, let me go to your channel real quick. YT. Is it the Squid Game one? I'm guessing it's the Squid Game. Let me turn it on here. This one. We're going to get on over to the Squid Game. Yup. Okay, let me hear it. Let me start it over. Let me see if I got to start it over. Got to get it right.
I know where you hide, know where you stay. You cannot run from my dogs, they can't wait to play. We outside the doors.
I'll show you what he. It's just a black screen here. Man, my screen dirty. Let me clean my screen off. Can't really see the.
I know where you stay, I know where you live. I know your mom, I know your kid. We come for you.
I'm gonna check yours out too, Nathan.
You think I'm playing, that's on you. You best get out of the beds. I'm in your town, and you know how we get down. I told my niggas to calm down. We just hit the party and calm down. But if I see you, then it's up, then it's up. I told you better go and run, go and run. I told you better get a gun, get a gun. Told you get out of the slums, we ain't playing.
Gotta let that whole thing go. I'm gonna check out your short in a moment too, Nathan. Appreciate you coming through. Have a great day. Avery, appreciate you coming through.
Don't let your crew give you away.
That's YT right there. What, you did the mastering on this, YT? I'm working on mastering it. Yeah, it's another good one. I'm gonna take another listen afterwards. You like that? Yeah. Thanks, we appreciate you letting us listen to that. Keep that on there. All right. Make sure there's no comments. Nobody came through with any more comments. Okay. Yeah, 6. It's audio only. Oh, Nathan has a new short. We're going to check him out in a moment. Appreciate each and every person that's been on here today. Let me see. Delete it. We're going to check it. All right, let's go. You know what I do the last minute. It's been an hour, a little over an hour. Appreciate each and every one of you being on today. Show YT some love for that remastering that he's doing on that. Appreciate him letting us into his life right there. I pray for every person that's been on the live today. If you do not want to hear about me praying for you, I understand. Everyone's different. I'll give you 5 seconds to sign off. But before I do, let me let you know that you matter. No matter what you've gone through, no matter what you're up against, no matter what people have said about you, you are unique. You are different. You have a reason for living. You matter. You matter. It's my pleasure. All right, I'll give you 5 seconds if you want to sign off. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Father, I thank you for every person that's watching today. Father, we pray that you continue to show yourself strong to them, that they begin to see that they are important, that they have a life that's worth living, and they should go after every dream that you put on their heart. I ask you this in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Well, until tomorrow at 2:30, I see you guys showing love. Until then, peace, love. I'm out.